What's good, Pom Pom fan? Welcome back. Let me know in the comments below if you have a small dog. We have 3 Pika Poms and 1 multi-Bichon, but he prefers to be called a Pika Pom with his brothers. I know a lot of people out there have small dogs and don't know what type of meat to feed their dogs, especially new raw feeders. So trust me, I was there, and after a year of experimenting, I'm here to share my knowledge and experience with you regarding raw dog food for small dogs. My dogs are on a rotational monofeeding diet, so it's not strictly just raw meat. However, this video is strictly only about raw meat. Please refer to the description for helpful resources regarding raw food diet for dogs. Anywho, let's just get started. I feel like the first important step is to know the size of your dog. So yes, that is common sense, but common sense is not common practice or even common awareness. If your dog is 4 to 20 pounds, it's probably going to take a lot of effort for him to chew through a cow's rib. Plus, some dogs don't take no for an answer, so they try to bite as hard as possible to chew through the bones only to end up breaking their teeth. Now that we are fully aware of our dog size, we can look at different prey animals and see which meat and bone would be best for their size. Smaller prey animals have smaller and thinner bones, which makes it easier for dogs to bite. If you're looking into feeding whole prey, smaller animals would be best. I'm strictly speaking of whole prey not grounded in this video, or whole prey in its natural form without fur attached. If we are looking at whole prey in its natural form, which includes all organs, bones, muscles, tendons, etc., then bone size really does matter. So let's just get into whole prey that your small dogs can eat with no worries. Let's start with rodents. Most people are not familiar with feeding dogs rodents like rats, mice, and guinea pigs, since it's not as well known. Moreover, a lot of grocery stores do not sell rats and mice as whole prey. For someone who's getting started with feeding their small dogs raw meat and is really scared and afraid of taking on larger prey animals, rodents can be a good place to start. Rodents' bones are small, thin, and frail, so you can be sure that your small dogs will be able to enjoy it thoroughly with no issues. Let's move on to another form of whole prey, which are birds or poultry. Birds are very common amongst raw feeders for small dogs, especially when feeding in its full form and not grounded. There are different types of birds you can feed, like chicken, turkey, duck, and quail. My dogs range from 6 to 20 pounds, and they all really enjoy quail and Cornish hen because these birds tend to have smaller bones, and they do have enough density that it encourages my dogs to use their jaw muscles and teeth. And quails are usually pretty small, so everything on them seems to be less dense. Cornish hen are bigger than quails, so their skin, bone, and meat is thicker. Turkey and duck seems to be bigger, at least the ones sold in grocery stores. From smallest to biggest sized birds in grocery stores, it starts with quail being the smallest, then Cornish hen, then chicken and turkey, and then duck after. It may differ in different grocery stores, farmers, and online stores, so just keep that in mind. And you can just test out which bird your dogs enjoy the most, but of course be conscious of the size of the birds. If you enjoyed the video so far, remember to click subscribe, and the Pom Pom Bros love you. And though this video is for small dogs, big dogs do enjoy eating all of the whole prey animals mentioned in this video as well, so I just want to throw that out there. Another popular whole prey to feed is rabbit. Rabbits sold are usually bigger than Cornish hen and quail, which means they have more weight-bearing bones. You'll probably notice that the bigger the prey, the thicker and denser the meat and bones are. My first reaction to feeding rabbit was, damn, this rabbit got some thick meat. But still, a 6-pound pom can eat it just fine without me having to smash up anything. Guys, remember, portion control is important. Just because I said whole prey doesn't mean you feed your small dog who is 6 pounds a rabbit that is like the same size as him in one meal. Portion control is important so you don't overfeed, because that causes a lot of health issues. Another form of whole prey that you can feed your dogs is fish. Just like birds, there are different kinds of fish that you can feed. And fish is especially popular when it comes to other forms of diet, like the BARF diet and the PMR diet, because of the omega-3s and the healthy fats. There is a concern when it comes to feeding fish, which is mercury. Yes, fish does contain mercury, but some fish contain more mercury than others. Predatory fish like swordfish, sharks, tuna, etc. tend to have higher levels of mercury in their bodies, but sardine and salmon have less levels of mercury and are popular among raw feeders who would like to feed their dogs raw fish. You can also go for bigger prey animals with bigger bones if you smash up the bones a little bit or if you ground it up. I prefer whole prey instead of grounded whole prey or smashing up too much because dogs should engage their jaw muscles and get some stimulation when eating. I'd also only go for grounded if my dogs had health issues that somehow prevented him from chewing on bones. Otherwise, I'd opt for whole prey in its natural form. So guys, comment down below what type of whole prey you feed your dogs and just share with the community. Oh, you guys might also be wondering about snacks. So some popular raw bones you can feed small dogs as snacks are chicken, turkey, and duck neck, chicken, turkey, and duck wings, small sardines. There are, of course, different sizes for fish as well, big, small sardines, or, a portion of it. You can also give different parts of a rabbit. So basically a small portion of a whole prey. So guys, remember, the bigger the prey, the harder the bones. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that a lot throughout this video, so just mentioning it one last time in case you didn't catch it the first time. If you guys enjoyed the video, remember to click subscribe and give it a big thumbs up and share this with anyone you feel would benefit, especially new raw feeders or dog parents who are thinking about transitioning to raw food. Spread this awareness because it's like receiving free gifts. Who doesn't like free gifts? Anyway, guys, the Pom Pom Bros love you, and we can't wait to see you next Thursday. Every Thursday we have informational videos about anything related to dogs and their diet and how to help them have a healthier, better life. So guys, see you then.